Welcome to the Woodlands Bring Out the Stars concert.
Good night, straight stress. See you in the morning. I don't gotta guess, you're always there for me. Sowing them seeds of doubt. I think you like seeing me freak out. Good night, stress. See you in the morning.
I used to lay low, hiding in the shadows. Look at me, dark days, already had those. I'm just trying to figure out how to be myself right now. I don't wanna lay low, hiding in the shadows. I wake up and I stay up, 'cause I'm sure good things will happen if like the sun when it comes up from the city, from the rooftops, 'cause today's gonna be my day. I just wanna climb to the top of a mountain, standing tall when I'm howling, 'cause today's gonna be my day. Oh, 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 oh,
And now, a face unknown to no one on this hilltop, the reason music camp is the best week of the summer, and she's our biggest cheerleader. Friends, please help me welcome to the Woodlands Alfresco stage our arts and music and arts director, Kristen Link.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here for our Bringing Out the Stars concert. We have had just such a fun week, and we've been meeting guest artists, we've been learning about different cultures, and of course, we've been growing together as musicians. And I really can't wait for you to see what we have in store for you. But before we do, I just want to give a few quick announcements. The first is that I want to give a special thank you out to our Notes from the Heart Participant Advisory Committee. This was the first time we ever did this. I put out a call last year asking for our participants who come to these camps to be involved in a committee that would help with the planning of it this year. And we have seven members take up that call, two of which we have on the stage with us right now. They are Allie Ambrosana, who I am told I have to mention that her nickname at camp this week is Ketchup. Not sure what that was about, but it was important that I... And then we also have Andrew Jascola with us as well. And I want to give a special shout out to our other members that were here last week at camp. That's Mark Steidel, Amari Cannon, Helenka Foley, Beth Fromm, and Amanda Henry. Lastly, yes, absolutely. Give them a round of applause. And one housekeeping business, if you need to use the restroom during the show, we ask that you either use the dining hall behind you or there are signs on the cabin doors behind you leading directly to the restrooms. And please join us directly following the show for a cookie reception in the dining hall so that we can congratulate our participants on all the amazing work they've done this week. So thank you so much for being here. And on with the show. Now I'm going to bring to the stage our fabulous band instructor, the one, the only Ms. Corey Antonacci.
Good evening. How are you all today? I know everybody up here is having a really, really good day and a really good week. So, to set the stage for this next song, we are going to do something from a movie called Encanto. Has anybody seen that movie? Oh, yeah. So we chose a song about family because I don't know about you, but if the Woodlands has been a part of your life in any small or large way, it very much is our second family that we see up here. And I know that's what's kept me coming back for so many years, and I'm sure for many of the folks up here as well. So I would love to bring our soloists forward for this number. So why don't we get them set on the Orff instruments? And in the spirit of families, we often celebrate birthdays. And we have had so many birthdays this week at camp. Katie had a birthday this week at camp. Let's hear it for Katie. Duran had a birthday. Let's hear it for Duran. And tomorrow, our very own camp coordinator, Caroline, has a birthday. And today is Mr. Jack Roberts' birthday. So what do you think? Should we do a group happy birthday for everybody? Maybe a little something on the piano? Duran, Caroline, and Jack. Happy birthday to all of our crew. All right, without further ado, let's get ready for some Encanto. and James. Way to go, guys. Yes.
Wow, awesome job to all our Woodlands instrumentalists. Well, now we're going to turn to our first solo vocalist of this evening, and that is the very lovely Emily Julian. And Emily is going to share a song with us called Count on You from the band called Big Time Rush. And Emily has a very special message to deliver about this song, and I'm going to let her share that with you. Come on down, Emily.
I'm not going to. But I would say this is a present from my aunt. Hey guys. Most of you know that this is a present. I worked on this song this week at camp because I wanted to be special for my aunt. So here it is, Nancy. Go ahead. Yeah. Well. Now I'm about to give you my heart. Remember this one. So you gotta go easy on me. Heard love is dangerous. I never get enough of you leaving. So easy for me. Hurt me. Desert me. Don't give up on me. I wanna do that for. Use me. Make a advantage of me. Make me sorry. I work out it on you. 3, 4 to the 5. I'm counting on you. 4 to the 5. Counting on you. Counting on you. And I'm counting on you. I've been here before. Of someone that I could love. I know we're better, so I wasn't the only one. Put my trust in you. Your trust in me. Count on me. Count on me. You're gonna see. Never see my pocket. You're gonna do, girl, drop it for you. In my heart too. You, me, desert me, give up on me. When I wanna do that for you, me, damage of me, make me sorry I ever counted on you. Report to the 5. On you. I'm counting on you. I'm counting on you. I'm on you. I hope you understand. If you want to take my hand, my heart promise to be careful from the start. Sing you and loving me very carefully. Been so valuable, I'll make you comfortable. 3, 4 to 5. Counting on you. 3, 4, 5. Right on you that, yeah. Door to the 5. On you. 5. Now I'm about to give you my heart. Remember this one thing. Never been in love before. So you gotta go easy on me. That was for you, Nancy.
Wonderful job, Emily, and happy birthday to Nancy. Okay, we have another solo vocalist up next. And this young man, Eric Kavanaugh, I think he's a bit of an old soul. And he's got great taste in music. And that is, the evidence of that is that he chose to sing Unchained Melody by the Righteous Brothers tonight. He's also a very dapper dresser, if you can't tell.
Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly. Time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me. Lonely rivers flow to the sea, the open arms of the sea. Lonely rivers sigh, wait for me, for me. I'll be coming home, wait for me. Whoa, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch a long, lonely time, and time goes by so slowly. Time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. Godspeed your love to me.
Mr. Eric Kavanaugh. Just awesome, Eric. Well, our next number is from a brand new class that we had at the Woodlands this year, which was the first time we ever focused on world music. And the music that they learned this year was all music from Brazil. And it was led by our esteemed faculty member, Lilia Bru, who is from Brazil. And as our participants make their way to the stage, Lily's going to actually share a little bit more about this song with you. Take it away, Lily.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here this lovely afternoon. We had a wonderful week. It was the first time ever that we had a world music class with a focus on Brazilian music. And we learned the culture of Brazil. We built our own instruments to take home. We had lots of guests that were here to teach Brazilian samba, Brazilian percussion, and we also had a berimbau teacher here teaching us, and specifically to teach Sai how to play the berimbau.
So it's like that. And we have lots more instruments that we will show you today.
That's right. Last year, when I was teaching a song about Brazil, Sai said, Lily, where is the surdo? Where is the berimbau? And I said, oh, I don't have a surdo. I don't have a berimbau. But I went to Brazil in December, and I brought the berimbau. So here we have the berimbau for Sai to play. We also learned some Portuguese, and we have some camp participants that will demonstrate a little bit of Portuguese, right? So we have here Lana. Oi, Lana.
Oi.
Oi, Corey. Oi.
Oi.
Tudo bem? Oi. Tudo bem? Tudo bem, that means hi, how are you? Yes? And we learn how to say hi in Portuguese, and how is that? Oi. And how do you say how are you? Very good. Yes, good job, Maddie. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Before we start, can I have my mom come down to the front? Come down to the front, Mommy. Mommy, where are you? Come down to the front. Down to the... Down to the front.
Allie's mom! Allie's mom! Allie's mom! Allie's mom!
Okay. All right. We're ready to start.
Wait, I need
Ali,
I have a shout out I want to do for
there's your mom right there.
a good friend of mine who unfortunately
Karen.
who unfortunately couldn't make it today. She was very special to me because she was a person who used to work with me for about, I don't know, how many years, Mommy, was it? Long time, many years. So, Karen, I understand, if you couldn't make it today, so it's okay. Because my mom is recording everything for you.
Let's say hello to Karen. Hi, Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hi, Karen!
Thank you. Yes. Okay, this is the one-note samba for you, and we have a special message for you.
Hi everyone. Before we start to sing, I just want to say thanks for everyone for coming, and thank you to our wonderful staff here at the Woodlands for making this program even possible. And especially to a new family member I found out this week for teaching us about Brazil.
This is just a little samba built upon the same
This is just Mr. Sai on Berimbau. Our soloists Caleb and Ali and Sai. Thank you.
All right, wonderful work out of our world music classroom. Now, next up, we have another vocal soloist for you, and I feel like I have a special connection with this musician because he's another Broadway baby like me. He loves a good Broadway tune. He loves the show, a spectacle. It's a visual feast, and that is none other than Kent Mummert. And Kent is going to treat you to the music of the night from the legendary Phantom of the Opera.
Nighttime sharpens urgency sensation. Darkness stirs and waits imagination. Silently the senses abandon their defenses. Softly, gently, you hear it, feel it, seem to possess you. Turn your face away from the carrot side of day. Turn your thoughts away from cold, unfeeling light. Listen to the music of the night. Close your eyes and surrender to your darkest dream. Put your thoughts of the life you knew before. Close your eyes and your spirit start to soar. And you live as you never lived before. Softly, gently, each should so caress you. Hear it, feel it, she will possess you. Open up your mind, let your fantasies unwind. In this darkness which you know you cannot find. The songs of the music of the night. Let your mind start a journey through a strange new world. Leave out parts of the world you knew before. Let your soul take you where you long to be. Only then can you belong to me. Softly, gently, it's just as you trust me. Savor each sensation. Let the dream begin. Let the I give in to the power of the music that I write. The power of the music of the night. You alone can make my song take flight and help me make the music of the night.
Ken Mummert. The Phantom. All right. We are going to move on to another funky band number called Let's Get Loud by someone you might know, Jennifer Lopez.
Yes, and we are going to bring down another soloist. Put your hands together for Matt Lewis. Let's hear it for Matt. It's my pleasure to introduce our choral conductor, Allison Fromm.
Good evening, everyone. We have had a fabulous week in the chorus. And now that we're able to be back together at the Woodlands, we actually have worked on a piece in 4 vocal parts. And this is a piece, There Is Work to Be Done, by Sarah Nutting. And it was introduced to us by our choral director, Andrew Clark, with Cambridge Common Voices, and Cy Pittman. So Cy helped us teach this piece this week. And it is all about the work that there is to be done in the world and the people who are on our side. So we had 2 conversations about the lyrics to this piece. One was, we asked all of our musicians in each of our classes, who has been on your side in making this a phenomenal week? And the first answer we heard from most of our musicians and our counselors was shout out to Caroline, our camp coordinator, and also to Kristen, our music director, and to Anna and Chip, who have assisted us so beautifully in chorus class. And all of our music faculty, and to Brad back there, doing our wonderful sound, and Abby, and Lillian, our stage crew, making everything go smoothly. We also heard about how much people appreciated the Woodland staff who work behind the scenes, Samantha, and Clarissa, who can't be with us tonight, and her son, Greg, and also to Leah and Cole and Lauren, just how much we appreciate the fact that the Woodlands is like a family, that we have a culture here where everybody comes together, everybody has our back, everybody is on our side. The other conversation we had was, what is the work to be done in the world? What is the work to be done in repairing the world right now? So I would like to interview a couple of our musicians, starting with Andrew. Andrew, what is some of the work to be done in the world?
In the Pacific Ocean, because in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, there's a big garbage patch.
Andrew thinks we need to take better care of our oceans. And Molly, who's been a long-time camper. Molly, what do we need to do? What's the work to be done in this world? Molly thinks we need to be nice. And Molly is very nice. And Claire, who is a new participant, expanded on being nice. When do we want to be nice, Claire?
When you're working with other people.
Be nice when you're working with other people. And Julia has a comment about what is important in doing work for the world.
Advocacy for people with disabilities.
And Noah and Julia must have been communicating because Noah has something to say. Noah is a new camper this time.
There needs to be funding for disabled people to live independently. There needs to be more respect of our autonomy. We can speak for ourselves. We can make decisions. The state needs to increase waiver funding to support us reaching our full potential. This is both a political and social issue. We should be valued as members of our community.
Way to go, Noah.
be done. There is work to be done. I am on your side.
Oh, so beautiful. There is work to be done indeed. Thank you so much, Woodlands musicians, for sharing that with us. So we're going to move on to another solo number now. And for this one, I'm going to call down to the stage Megan Dulski. Come on down, Megan. And Megan's going to sing for us I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner.
Yes. I gotta take a little time to think over. I better read between the lines in case I need it when I'm older. Now this mountain I must climb, upon all my shoulders. The man between the lines. When I'm older, in my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I could face again.
Can't stop now. I've traveled so far, changed this lonely life. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. No, you can show me. I wanna know what love is.
I love you, Mom and Dad. Take a bow, Megan Dolsky. Oh, so pretty, Megan. All right, we have another solo up for you, and this person also might be a bit of an old soul with the song choice. We're going to welcome Caleb Frazier to the stage to treat us to My Girl with backup dancers and singers as well, featuring Woodlands counselors.
You ready, Dawn? Before I get started, the couple reasons why I picked this song. Amy, could you please stand up? Amy's mom always seems to know when Amy is with me at the right time, because every time she always calls, and Amy's mom's ringtone happens to be My Girl. And the other reason is from my aunt. She loves the Temptations. She wanted to be here, but sadly couldn't. So, when you're ready, Dawn. I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. It's cold outside. I've got the month of May. Well, I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. My girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. Got so much honey, the bees envy me. I got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way? My girl, my girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Ooh. Yeah, I don't need no money, fortune, or fame. I've got all the riches, baby, man can claim. Well, I guess you'll say, what can make me feel this way? My girl. My girl. Talking about my girl. My girl. My girl. Sunshine on a cloudy day. My girl. I even got the month of May with my girl. Talking about my girl.
Awesome job, Caleb. Okay, so our next number is something really special, and it's by Julia Feldhammer, who has been coming to the Woodlands for quite a while. And I said earlier today that if there were a poet laureate of the Woodlands, I would absolutely nominate Julia for that position because she just writes the most beautiful, beautiful poetry. And And this year we did something really special, which is we took Julia's poem that she wrote. And this is one of those things, sometimes I don't always like technology, but in this way I really love it. We were able to work with a composer, his name is John David Russell, and she was able to work with him, never being in the same room, using her words and his music composition to create this original song that you're about to hear. So I am going to turn it over to Julia to share it, but I do want to say that even though they worked completely separately of one another up until this point, we are very happy to have Jonathan in the audience with us tonight, wherever he is. Raise your hand. There he is. Okay, and Julia has something to say before we share the music.
Hi everyone. I hope you all are enjoying the concert. The next piece you're going to hear is one of my original poems. I want to share a couple reasons why the words you are about to hear mean so much to me. Living with so many physical limitations can be really difficult sometimes. I need to remind myself that even when I feel burnt out because of my situation, I can still find the positive. I also wrote this poem for everyone and anyone that's going through hard times. Our world can be full of negative and sad things. I want people to know that they're not alone, even when they feel like there's no hope. I know they are going to get through whatever it is they are dealing with. Thank you so much to everyone that helped me with this project. Hope you all enjoy.
Thank you, Julia.
A tiny speck of dust going along its path. Waves crashing over us. High tide, low tide. Will we survive looking for what is right? Different roads. A million directions. Spinning around. Where will we land? What's the plan? Tired of all the fear. Trying to pull it together. Reality sets in. Sadness and anger. We won't let them win. Joy and happiness will come again. Remember to look up, laughter around the corner. Hope the way to cope, need faith. Darkness is near, taking all our innocence within a minute. Family is here. We can rise together. No matter how bad the weather. We will get there again.
Just exquisite. Thank you so much, Julia. We're going to turn to another chorus number, and I'm going to let Allison share more information about it.
That was just beautiful, Julia. And it's wonderful to have such a composition behind it. So Julia has had an influence on the rest of us in writing lyrics. And we decided that after the past 2 years, we would take a Beatles song and write our own lyrics. And that's called a parody song. It doesn't mean we're making fun of people, but what it means is we've taken the original words and changed them somewhat. So we asked everybody, each pod, a question: how have the last 2 years been for you? What has been different? What has been difficult? Where have been the silver linings? And we wrote our own words. And the part of this, the bridge is, for a couple of years, we were mostly stuck at home. But we'll party now because we're with our friends at Woodlands, our second home.
We've been sitting home with just our parents,
spending an eternity on Zoom.
It was getting boring and you gotta know.
We're at the Woodlands and we're putting on a show.
Life goes on, life goes on. Good thing we can come back to Woodlands Camp.
Keeping friendships fresh, it's fun again.
We can take our masks off and sing out loud.
We got new hobbies, it's not fair, but we're still proud.
We were mostly stuck at home. Party now 'cause we're with our friends.
School was canceled, life was just turned upside down.
Cutting it back on travel, staying home.
We should live each day as if it was our last.
We're at the Woodlands and we're having quite a blast.
And if you want some fun, sing Oh Lucky Mother.
Woo! Give it up one more time for the Woodlands Chorus! All right. Well, Allison was talking about original lyrics. We just heard Julia's original poem. And we have another songwriter gracing the stage right now, Andrew Jazcola. And Andrew is sharing his song called Living with Memories. And he's going to share a little bit more about why he wrote this song and who it's a tribute to.
So I wrote this song because we all go through difficulties in life, but you gotta look at the positive side of life because life can be negative, but you gotta be able to push through and look at the positive side. And I've contributed this song to my grandma, who I lost due to COVID. I've heard you were in pain when you were on earth, but you're not suffering anymore. And I say hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. I know I have to stay strong, but I miss you, Grandma. I really miss you. Yes, I do. Hallelujah. 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 One. I really miss how I used to sing to you. I used to be able to talk about you, Grandma. Hallelujah. 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 But now it's rough, Grandma. I terribly miss you, Grandma. Oh, yes, I do miss you. Hallelujah. 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 Maybe I'm just being selfish, but I want you to be here. It's just my heart, it hurts without you. Hallelujah. 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 I really miss you. I really miss you. I really miss you, Grandma. Despite the heartbreak, I stay positive. Hallelujah. 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 I try to remember the joy I've had with you despite losing you. I say strong, oh yes, I truly do. And I say hallelujah. 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 try to remember the joy I've had, the happy times, the positive things too. I try to remember all I do, and I say hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Wonderful work, Andrew Jascola. Okay, well, we're going to move on now to another Woodlands Instrumental Ensemble piece. This one's called Where is the Love by the Black Eyed Peas.
All right. So I have to share for this next song. This was probably popular when I was in high school, and I was informed by one of our musicians this week that this is now popular on TikTok. Thank you, Duran, for the education. So everything old is new again, yes? Let's do a little Black Eyed Peas. Give it up for our Boom Whacker
Awesome job, Boomwhackers, and the rest of the instrumental ensemble. Okay, we're gonna give you your second taste of some Big Time Rush tonight, but this time we're gonna hear the theme song, and it's going to be sung by the lovely Melina Ridgewood. Come on down, Melina. Apologies, I meant to say Ridgeway. Melina Ridgeway.
No, thank you. Put it up. Put it up. Hey, Law! Make it count when it's late. As a bagger has to take when it go big time. How you know what do you feel? As a will make it real when it go big time. Hey, hey, it's under hot now. Hey, hey, I feel the rush. Hey, hey, I'm in a shot now. Oh, 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 oh. Cross the head up and cross the lose. And I'm in a rock, I like you choose. It's along that line. It's only a so got there big time. Oh, oh, oh. Stop it up, get it clear. Make it clear. Let it go big time. When the words make it right, change the words overnight. Let it go big time. Hey, hey, yeah, that I got now. Hey, hey, it's a rush. Hey, hey, it's a shot now. Oh, 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 oh. Run it up, I gotta lose. And I love you, blue shoes. It's up that line. It's so I got a big time.
Great job, Melina. Okay, so our next number, if I mentioned when I did the welcome speech that we had a lot of guest artists with us this week, and in the afternoons during our camp days, we had folks come in to teach on in all different areas. We had MCG Jazz, we had steel pan drums, we had musical theater, and we also had songwriting with Josh Verbanitz and Gabby Bonesso. And this week, Gabby came, and we wrote an original rap song. We're going to share that with you now. And the folks that are joining me on stage, they dubbed themselves the Woodland Rappers. That's rappers with a WR, the Woodlands Rappers. And we've got Andrew and Jack and Duran and Caleb and Trista that are going to be joining in on this number. And we're going to treat you to an original rap song by Gabby Bonesso and the Woodlands Rappers. Hey, I'm going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friends, yeah. You ain't be cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week. I'm going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friends, yeah. You know we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week.
Pull up in my mom's minivan, seeing all my friends. Open up the side doors, rolling down the ramps. Styling, wildin', never be violent. Got hot thing to do even as newbies. My name is Tessa. Ride my life, live around Miranda, and my mama likes pandas, pandas.
And we're going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friend, yeah. And we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week. I'm going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friend, yeah. And we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week.
My name is Andy. Don't call me Sandy, even though I might be so handy. And this is Jack. He is back.
I like certain things out. The Rangers, Max, Dustin, Will, and Billy looks like Mike and Eddie.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friend, yeah. And we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week. I'm rolling through the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friend, yeah. I know we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. It's gonna be a good day, a good week.
Yeah, my name is Deron. This is my first year at the Woodlands Camp with all the boys and girls. 2022 means meet new people like all the counselors, Krista, Kutchman, Abby, Grace, Dylan, Teresa, Sophia, Caroline. All these people are so nice to me. Welcome back to the Woodlands Camp. Let's go!
Yeah. I'm rolling with my best friends, yeah. And we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week. I'm going to the woodlands, yeah. And I'm rolling with my best friend, yeah. I know we cooler than the X-Men, yeah. And it's gonna be a good day, a good week.
Also, give it up for our hype ladies, Allie and Claire. Good job, Woodlands rappers. Okay, next we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and we're gonna bring down Jessica Cross. Jessica is a fabulous singer. She's also a guitar player too. And she always has something really amazing to share with us.
The video of this song, I like the beat, so that's why I'm doing this song. I hope you guys like it. I wish I never looked, I wish I never touched, I wish I could stop loving you so much, 'cause I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had, I wish that the good outweighed the bad, 'cause it'll never be over, until you tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they'll fade, and don't look like they'll ever go away. They ain't never gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they'll fade, and don't look like they'll ever go away. They ain't never gonna change. These battles. But when you're trying to beat the odds up, been trying to keep your odds up, and you know that you should know and let it go, but the fear of the unknown, holding another lover strong, sends you back into the zone, with no Tom Hanks to bring you home. Another night of fighting, on the front line with a poem, trying to write yourself a rifle, maybe chopping up a song, to fight the tank syndromes of you being alone. I wish I never looked, I wish I never touched, I wish that I could stop loving you so much, cause I'm the only one that's trying to keep us together, when all the signs say that I should forget her. I wish you were the best I ever had, wish that the good outweighed the bad, cause it will never be over, and to tell me it's over. These battle scars don't look like they'll fade, and don't look like they'll ever gone away. They ain't ever gonna change. These battle scars don't look like they'll fade, and don't look like they'll ever gone away. They ain't ever gonna change. These battles. Miss Corey and Dawn on the piano.
Bow, Jess. Take a bow.
Jessica Cross. Awesome job, Jessica. Okay, well, we're going to turn it over to Corey for another instrumental piece.
Okay, and my friend Andrew taught me a really good joke for this next song. We're gonna queen it up.
Good job, instrumental ensemble. Okay, we're going to move on now to another solo vocalist from another Broadway musical, Fiddler on the Roof. We're going to invite Brooke Mendenhall to the stage to share with us. Brooke's going to share with us her beautiful rendition of Far From the Home I Love. just beautiful, Brooke.
And now I would like to please welcome to the stage Woodlands Executive Director Samantha Elwood.
Thank you so much for that introduction, and thank you all for being here this week. This week has been amazing. If I had to sum it up for one word, it would be pure joy. I think that all of our faces hurt from smiling and laughing so much. And on that note, we thanked lots of people this evening, but I want to thank our participants who have given us their joy, their talents, their musical abilities. So a hand for our participants. I also want to get a hand. We talked about the counselors, we talked about the staff, about the music faculty, all of these people that tirelessly give, but we also have some special important guests in our audience as well. Some of our board of directors and auxiliary members are here. So if they could please rise, wave their hands, so we can give them a round of applause for their support and help. And one of the final things I want to recognize and thank, the gift and joy of music happens at the Woodlands year-round. And it wouldn't be possible without Kristen Link, and also the Tillotson family that is here tonight. The Tillotson family is a large supporter of our music and art program. And we would not be able to do any of it without them. And we have Aaron, which is also... So thank you to everyone, all of the parents, all of the caregivers, everybody that helped make this week possible. Truly, we still have a wonderful, extraordinary show left for you. So I will turn it back to the show.
Our next piece is Só Danço Samba, and that means I only dance the samba. And we have a batucada ensemble that's setting up here. We have a few drummers. We also have Sai with the berimbau. Our other percussionists are coming forward. Yeah, and I'd like to bring Jack Briggs to the mic. Because we learned about culture, right? The culture of Brazil. And we asked about, so what did you learn? And one of the things that Jack is going to share with you is really interesting. Here it is.
So what I learned this week and before when we did our world music was Brazil, and what they do there is called Carnival. You know, we have it here, but ours is rides and games. Theirs is a gigantic parade because over there, I think they like to go bigger than us. It wants to be like the little guys.
That's right. So our carnival here is more like rides and like amusement park, right?
Yeah.
And in Brazil, it's a giant
parade.
Yes, parade, a giant parade with floats and lots of music and lots of instrument playing, and that's what we're going to bring to you now. But before that, Ali's going to talk about this specific instrument that she's going to be playing.
So this instrument is actually the same name of something that you used to cook with. What do you think it is? Yeah. Yep. Well, in Brazil, we have an instrument that is called a frying pan.
That's right. That's right. Thank you, Ali. Okay.
vai. So danza samba, vai. So danza samba, vai, 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 vai. So danza samba, vai.
And Ali on the frying pan. Corey on drums. And Julia on drums. And here we have Jack. Thank you, Jack.
Okay, well, we've made it to our last solo vocalist of the night, Mr. Eric Lifshitz, right here. Give it up for Eric. And Eric, I want to ask you, Eric, before you sing, if you'll just share with us a little bit about why you chose this song in particular.
Well, it's just because Hercules is one of my favorite Disney movies, as well as one of my favorite movies of all time, and it helped me become a strong man because the moral is a true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart, and fame and fortune does not make you a true hero, but to be a true hero, you gotta follow your destiny. So I figure I would sing this song to all of you, and I would love to have not just the piano man, but also the entire band to play the entire song, so I can make myself in the middle for an epic part, and that way they'll be more than happy to join along with me. I have often dreamed of a far-off place where our heroes' welcome will be waiting for me, where the crowds will cheer when they see my face, and the voice keeps saying, "This is where I'm meant to be. I'll be there someday. I could go the distance, I will find my way. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I could go the distance, I'll be right where I belong." Down an unknown road to embrace my fate. Though the road may wander, it will lead me to you. And 1,000 years would be worth a wait. It might take a lifetime, but somehow I'll see it through, and I won't look back. I could go the distance, and I'll stay on track. No, I won't accept defeat. It's an uphill slope, but I won't lose hope till I go the distance and my journey is complete. But to look beyond the glory is the hardest part, for a hero's strength is badgered by its heart. Like a shooting star, I could go the distance. I will search the world. I will face its harms. I don't care how far. I could go the distance till I find my heroes welcome waiting in your arms. I will search the world. I will face its harms till I find my heroes welcome waiting in your arms.
Lipschitz. Bravo, Eric. All right, my friends, we've made it to the last number of our program, and as always, we will finish with our traditional Woodlands song. And you are most welcome to join into Woodlands music if you know it. The lyrics are in your program if you want to join in, and all of our friends that are here from other weeks of camp, feel free to get up and join in as well if you wish. And we're going to have Cy join us on the guitar for this one. And staff, Corey, Allison, Lily, Dawn, Laura, Chip, Anna, Julia, Nicole, Eric, Mila, Abby, Brad, and Lillian. We also want to cheer for our incredible Woodlands counselors. And of course, give it up for our Woodlands staff and facilities team. And finally, let's cheer for our biggest stars of the show, our Woodlands musicians. We're gonna start with Abby David.
Allison.
Ali Emmons-Banner.
Aaron Tillotson.
Andrew Jack-Solo.
Vonnie Barton.
Brooke Mendenhall.
Caleb Frazier.
Chloe Rutherford.
Christian J.
Kristen Smith.
Claire Knapp. Corey Corridon.
DeWan Bradford.
Emily Julian.
Eric Cannonball.
Eric Lifshitz.
Isabella Greco.
Jack Briggs.
Jax Roberts.
James Corridon.
Jess Cross.
Julia Fieldhammer. Kai Arroyo.
Katie Day.
Kent Mummert.
Milo Kyle.
Maddie Wilson.
Marina Ridgway.
Mary Scott.
Matthew Lewis.
Micah Hill. Megan Dolsky.
Mia Trax.
Molly Merhot.
Noah Saxter.
Cy Pittman.
Teresa Ozai. Thank you for coming. See you next year.
Thank you for coming.
And before we go, I have one more big thank you to my good friends who helped me out today, Dylan!
All right!